Will Trump stand his ground and defend the Second Amendment, or will he flip his position? I'm Christian Gomez, and you're watching JBS Straight Talk. Last week, President Donald Trump hosted a bipartisan meeting with members of Congress to discuss school and community safety. If you watched it, were you as equally flabbergasted as I was with the way Trump was floating gun control proposals and chumming around with gun-grabbing Senator Dianne Feinstein? If you didn't see it, here's a recap. President Trump called for turning grief into action in terms of gun control, announcing his plans to sign an executive order banning bump stocks. He also called for more comprehensive background checks, as well as to raise the minimum age to purchase a rifle from 18 to 21. Plus, he wants to bar individuals deemed as mentally ill from legally purchasing firearms, including confiscating them before due process. Is this the same Donald Trump that we saw during the 2016 presidential campaign? Yet, the most volatile shot taken at the Second Amendment happened during U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar's remarks about her support for the bipartisan Manchin-Toomey background check bill. During her remark, Trump interrupted her to express his enthusiastic support for the bill, then went on to specifically look over to Senator Feinstein and asked her if she could add what she has, the assault weapons ban, into the bill. Trump's suggestion took Feinstein by surprise, causing her face to light up like a child's on Christmas morning. From that moment on, Feinstein was stoked with Jubilee, leading to a way more than cordial fawning between the president and her. As I watched this, all I could think about was a quote from one of my favorite movies, Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. In it, Captain Spock tells Captain Kirk, "There's an old Vulcan proverb, only Nixon can go to China." Without getting into the context of that scene, or my obsession with Star Trek, what Spock meant was that it took a Richard Nixon with his perceived anti-communist record to be the one to open doors to Mao's Red China. Had it been a re-elected President Lyndon Johnson or a hypothetical President Hubert Humphrey, both being liberal Democrats, they would have been perceived as being too soft or weak on communism and never allowed to get away with it. But Nixon, on the other hand, could. Now let's apply that same analogy to today. Only Trump can pass gun control. In fact, one lawmaker at the White House meeting even alluded to this by saying that because people know that Trump supports the Second Amendment and that he won't take their guns away, he has a real opportunity to sign a gun control bill into law. So will Trump be to gun control what Richard Nixon was to communist China? Given past examples, it seems that the president will listen when he hears the concerns of those who put him into office. So if you haven't already done so, go to jbs.org to access our federal legislative action alerts and click to send our POTUS in Congress Leave the Second Amendment Alone alert. A link is also in the description section below. Don't let your silence enable the president and Congress to get away with gun control. Be part of a national concerted effort to bring back our constitutional rights. So after you call and email the president and Congress, go back to jbs.org to join the John Birch Society. So until next time, take care always, and God bless.
If you enjoyed this video, click here to subscribe. To watch more videos, click here, and click here to visit our site.